How's everybody doing? Of course, it's only Pandy watching. But how you doing, Pandy? Got more people watching now. Watch the guy pop up. Watch him. That's why I was using a controller last night, wasn't I? Go ahead. So we're going to the bookstore, it seems. Okay, my two decision makers are here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and enter madness, huh? Troublemakers. So no, it's only streaming it out.
Where's the bookseller?
Well, actually, I'm playing it at 144 frames a second, so. Okay, so where's the bookseller? Let's have a look around. Well, he's not in here. The whales disappeared from dark water. Is that the Holy Grail? What games are they, Pandy? I don't really play a lot of Ubisoft games.
What happened here?
Here we go.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Let's go over some clues here.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
How can you tell he was tall?
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What killed all these animals?
The dead rat, dead cockroaches?
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Oh, that's bright. Let me make sure HDR isn't on. One second. Okay, HDR's off. That was overly bright.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Okay, if someone finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality. In order that they be recovered and burned, the funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the life of imagination, and blah blah blah. Alright, so I gotta find the cylinders, and the cylinders have numbers. Okay. So we need to find some cylinders.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Oh, so now you're getting into the old ones, which is part of the old mythos, the Cthulhu mythos. Okay, so we need to find some cylinders.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
So Arkham is a university at Arkham. Which is the Masonic University is in Arkham.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Well, you don't like Wrath, Pandy? I've never really played it a lot. I played it with Rudy a couple times.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
So girls, am I gonna read the book or am I gonna not read the book? I know last night y'all were like, read the book, read the book.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Oh, it's another Malus Mysterium. I think we already read this. Okay, so did anybody see a phonograph? I guess it's called lithograph now. Didn't have a record. Let's see, there it is. Alright, we're going to do cylinder 1. We're trying to find a number.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, what did the first one say again?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Scobbsons. I have gold or dark red person. What did he say again?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so red drops.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
The red drops have got to be the rubies. So it's got to be a number. So how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rubies. So we're going to use 5 as the first one. Y'all remember that? 5.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Figures on a chessboard.
The Queen has little protection.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
Okay.
I see our number
So those
dwindling,
of us who are still standing.
and my will strengthens as my
So there's
apprehension
3.
grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Those of us still standing to protect our White Queen. So that's 3. There's 3 white pieces still left. So let's just use 3.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Yeah, but he said that, okay, so that's 9. So 'cause 9 volumes of books.
I finally
Damn it.
understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their
So
dark
it's
soldiers.
those of them still
I
standing
see our
protecting their
number
queen.
dwindling, and my
It's
will
not the queen
strengthens
itself.
as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's those of us left standing to protect our White Queen, which is 3. And the books are 9. There's 9 volumes. So what was it? 539? Okay, so 539. Let's cross the fingers. All right. Well, he said there were 9 volumes. That's it. 539. And look at this book. Is that the Necronomicon? He's in the Twilight Zone. This is crazy. Boy, that's bright. Oh, look, we're back in the Institute. Going back to the doctor.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby.
What about his cranium? Squid? He's gonna be Squidward.
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
So I have to get into Fuller's office.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no.
Who won the other one besides Nima?
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
Just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself, and keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work.
So I'm
He's
I'm looking
undergoing
for
a
evidence.
ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever? What's he doing here? He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
That's crazy.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
I was hoping I could take that key to the boiler room.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
I think it's a drug. I mean, it's that damn green stuff you saw? Remember it was in those lamps, those lanterns? It's Officer Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You know you can't trust Fuller.
I know, but he isn't the only doctor here.
Yes, but since he treated your injuries, he is your referring doctor now.
You're right. I shouldn't take the risk.
Nothing would be prescribed to you that hasn't been approved by him.
But I really need the treatment.
What are you suffering from?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh, there's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Because everybody's having nightmares. Everybody in Darkwater is having these nightmares. Where's Fuller's office at?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Oh.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Okay, so I have to go through the administration office. Get there.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Distract this bitch.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't...
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Someone cut the water off.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
I tried to get
Where
that
did
boiler.
I see that key?
I tried to get that
Ah,
boiler room.
yes. The office in Block B.
See, I tried to take this key earlier. It wouldn't let me. Bastards.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
I didn't know Edgar was still in here. What's up, Edgar?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
I need to find their mother.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
She needs a tool. What's Colt when you need it?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
There's a wrench. I couldn't find that old woman. Sorry, can't get in.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
It's just there. can't find their mother. We have to put that on the back burner for right now.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Should I go talk to that Elizabeth chick? Let's go talk to this woman first.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time. Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient. Files. I was right.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
She's psychic. She must be psychic.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Where is the stairs to the psychiatric room?
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for this right now.
They're taking us for fools.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
That's crazy. I'm looking for the freaking...
Dr. Colden?
I'm looking for the stairs to the psych ward.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
I'm looking to get into the psych ward. Alright, that's Fuller's office. Did he have... Is there stairs directly to the psych ward from his office? Is that what they're trying to say? Y'all think?
I should go another way. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Did anybody see stairs going down to a psych ward? Because I didn't see any. Bathroom men, there's administration. Oh, here we go. Here we go, people. Back into the pit. Feels like we were just here. Looks like blood to me.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Damn. He stuck her.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
What's the Necronomicon?
Dr. Colden.
Told y'all.
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
All right, and I think this will end it tonight. So I was going to stream for about an hour. I'll set it back up tomorrow night. It's regular time tomorrow night, 7:30 to 9. So we'll do it for an hour and a half tomorrow night. Panty's like, oh, fine. We'll be back on it tomorrow. We'll do 2 chapters tomorrow night, Pandy. I just got started late tonight because of somebody streaming later than they should have. I won't name names. She's like, man. All right, so I'll see y'all tomorrow night.